stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say.
Hi guys!
I've learned to be ashamed.
You guys are amazing.
Run away, they say. No one will love you as you are.
Welcome.
But
Welcome.
break it down to dust.
Can you guys hear the music?
For we are glorious.
Welcome everybody. Welcome. I missed you.
Cut me down. I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave.
Hello Haitian Queen. Hi Kimmy.
This is me. Look out, 'cause
Hi
here I
Beth.
come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
Come on in. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome.
I make no apologies. This is me.
Keep coming. Share the live, you guys. It's going to be an amazing night. I am so excited. I am so excited to get started. Let's see who else is here. Mr. Ben. Hi. Mama Free Girls. Thank you. Hi, Sterling. Joseph. Sterling Joseph. What's you, Naomi? Let's get our groove back on. This is my favorite song. Look out, here we are. Berevealed live. This is me. Alright. Hello everybody. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. It's me, dark, lovely, Gaspalda 34. Thank you for coming. Berevealed actually started as an avenue for me to talk about my pains, my wounds, my hurt, and it turned out to be a whole community, a brand. And now here we are doing Berevealed live. Guys, if you watch my videos, if you watch my story that I post, you know I'm very cheesy. Okay? I am always excited. I'm like in a battery, that energy. I have so much energy. I have so much love to share. So here we are. We are telling stories. I love to hear stories. I love listening to when people are speaking because our stories are important. Stories makes us. Speaking of stories, when I started with being revealed, as now it is the brand, I did not know how to tell my story, or better yet, I was afraid to tell my story. We live in a world where social media is such a big deal. Most people choose to tell that bit about their lives, that beautiful part of their lives, and then they post it. Now you have other people who looks at it and start comparing themselves like, wow, look at that person. Their life is amazing and mine isn't. We have something to compare our lives with, and we shy away from telling our stories, right? And I'm here to encourage you that your story is important. You must tell it. Stop comparing yourself. And again, speaking of stories, when I wanted to be revealed, I didn't know how to. So I started listening to other people's stories. And one story that, true story, one that changed my life forever was when I listened to this gentleman, to this guy called Nick Vujicic. He doesn't have his limbs, but that man is so powerful. The first time I heard him speaking, I heard his story, I wept. I cried like a baby. I cried so much so that I apologized to God God, I am so sorry. What have I been doing? What is this? Look at this guy. He has no limbs, but he has so much confidence. He speaks with so much power and conviction. And look at me. Look at me. I spent this whole year shying away from telling my story. And when I started, I gave God thanks. I understood the power there is in being vulnerable. It's important to tell our stories. And speaking of story, when I opened up and share my story on social media, I've had all kinds of people who reached out. And one of the people that reached out to me was Kimberly. Kimberly has her daughter named Bethany. I call her my mini-me, my little sister. She told me about Bethany, and I fell in love with Bethany. And you know, I love to adopt people as my family. I have a whole bunch of aunties, uncles, moms, sisters on social media. And our exchange was so powerful. Bethany was afraid to wear her compression stockings, and that's when I started wearing just one compression. As a style, wearing compression is my lifestyle. That's how I live, and I turned it into fashion. And when I wear it, people actually think it is fashion. So yes, it is fashion. So then Mom sent me a photo where she's showing me Bethany wearing her stocking, and Bethany has gone to school and telling her friends how powerful she is because she saw something that represented her. And from that time forward, Bethany and I became family. Without further ado, I am going to call on Bethany and her mom to share a little bit about her and something that happened, something special that happened during her birthday. So I am going to call Bethany at this time. Kimmy, please speak up. I am so excited for you to meet her. She is one of the greatest little advocates I've met. So, guys, please welcome Bethany. Hi, little sister.
Hi.
Look how I did my hair just for you. Hi, Bethany. How are you?
Good.
You can kind of slide over from the light. There's like a big reflection, the light reflection behind you. I want everyone to see how beautiful you are, and I want to hear you clearly. There you go. Oh, that's perfect. Hi, Beth. I missed
Hi.
you. We are on live together.
Yeah.
Where's
Awesome.
Mom? Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for doing this with me. I
good.
couldn't have done it without you. You're here. Bethany's here.
No, we're excited.
All right, now Bethany, I am going to give you the floor to speak. I know you are a big advocate for Klippel Trenaunay, and I also know you've gone various procedure for Klippel Trenaunay, and I know you're also suffering. You and I both know what it's like, and I also know you are using your voice to telling people about this condition and how are you managing. So please tell us. What's going on? How do you feel? How does KTS affect you first and foremost?
Well, it's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
But
So how are you? How are you in school? I know we talk about how kids in school, some of your friends doesn't really understand what it's like, what KTS is, and they talk about you. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
yeah, some of my friends at school, they ask what is it called. I say it's KTS, and I told them that they can look it up, and they did, and they were okay with it. They treated me normally.
Nice. What about the people who are not your friend and who does not understand what it's like? I wanted to ask you. Somebody asked, "How old are you? Can you tell us?"
I'm
You're
12.
12 years old. All right. So what about the other children in school that doesn't understand what it is? What's their reaction is like?
They're like, "Whoa, what's wrong with your leg?"
And how does that make you feel?
I'm
You're
okay. I just told them I just told them what I have, and they seem okay with it as well.
Oh, okay. So
What
now
about-
I know you also mentor other little girls and boys about KTS. So what do you tell them? What do you tell them? I told everybody that you are so big on self-confidence. So tell us.
Well, so one of my friends said that she was getting stared at, so I told her they're only just staring at you because they're like jealous because how cool we are
Exactly.
and how pretty we are
No, God made you special,
and
right?
how God made us special.
That's amazing. And I'm glad you are telling everybody what I usually tell people, that 1 out of 100,000 people are affected with this condition, and you and me and other people that happen to have it, we are so special. Now, a lot of doctors doesn't know about Klippel Trenaunay, and it's up to us to use our voice to tell everyone about Klippel Trenaunay. And you are doing amazing. Now, what do you want to tell the parents that are watching right now?
You,
You want mommy to talk? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We'll come back to you, Beth. Yes, Kim. Hi.
okay.
Hi.
So go ahead. I know you
Well,
are dealing with a lot with Bethany. We talk often, you and I, and you keep me posted on her on what's going on her current situation. So go ahead. You have the floor.
Bethany currently, well, she deals with a lot of pain with her condition, and she sleeps a lot. She's on a new medication that requires, you know, her to take it twice a day, and it's in the morning and sometimes at night, and it's difficult because she sleeps a lot. So I feel like, and she's in pain a lot, and so it is difficult to deal with that. But we just, I give her pain medicine. We give her hot baths to help with her pain, and I just keep reminding her what a warrior she is and how good she is at when she does do things, that, you know, it's okay to you know, to be a little behind in school, and, you know, we just take our time, and, you know, she's doing good. She's doing
Thank you.
better.
Kim,
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you how amazing you are. You're doing such a wonderful job. I mean, I know it's your parent, it's your job, but the way you instill so much confidence in her and the way you talk to her, and I often tell parents how important it is to speak life into your child. It's tough. I know
Hmm.
my mother had to deal with it, and she didn't know how to. She did not have a community
Yeah.
that was open. We didn't know what this
Yeah.
was, in fact. So I tell
Yep.
people all the time how important it is. So when parents reach out to me to ask me, how do you do it? How can they do it? And I tell them they have to be strong for their child, you know, because you have your children looking up to you. They are in this big world and they feel alone. We're basically alone in
Yeah.
this, but really we are not. We are all in this together.
Right.
And I know it can be a lot on parents, and I know it's a lot on you, but you're doing such a wonderful job. It's so
Thank you.
amazing to see Bethany speaking her truth. She's bold about it.
Hmm.
Now, going back to Bethany, can I see Bethany quickly?
Hmm. Sure.
Hi, Bethany. Last week we had someone I call my mother, Klippel Trenaunay mom. Her name is Mama D. Her this part of her face is affected with Klippel Trenaunay, and also her arm. I am affected on my leg. I have friends that are affected on their rear area, and I know you are affected. Your hand is affected. Do you want to show? Now that's Bethany's hand. Bethany, I've got some friends who are watching. Ooh, I have this special friend that lives in Lebanon. I told her you were going to be here. Now it's so late for her, but I told her I would keep this live on my IG live, so she's so excited to see you later. Thank you for showing your arm. Now, Klippel Trenaunay, though it is rare, it does affect everyone differently, but our pain, Our pain is out of this world. Our story is very dark. We go through it. Bethany, you are going to have surgery soon, correct? All
Yes.
right. So, guys, I am asking all of you to lift Bethany up in prayer. Bethany is such a warrior. She's using her voice, encouraging other children. Her confidence is all the way up there. And I'm so happy to call you my little sister. Moving forward, you just celebrated your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, little sister. Something special happened during your birthday. Now, who wants to share that story?
Yeah.
Because when mommy shared that story with me, I was wild. I cried. I
Yeah.
cried. So go ahead, please share the story, sweet.